Hey guys, how's it going? Brian here with Falkor. Thought we'd do a little build biology and breakdown on the truck and maybe a few little tips and tricks here and there to get you to the track. Let's switch you around here. Alright, we have a 1948 Ford F1. I've had about 9 years. Last 3 years we've been racing it. Each year progresses a little bit more into a full-blown race truck, but that's the plan. I'm going to start back here. We are running Hoosiers 28-10-5s on some Jegs rims. It's got a Ford 9-inch underneath of it. Running on Speedway motor, axles, and disc brakes. I'll show you there. It's got a 4-bar link suspension. Coilovers off of eBay. 411 gears. And sends it down pretty good. And the fin we made, just some sheet metal, bent it up, threw it on there, tubbed it, threw a road sway bar in, and then put the main hoop down with the bars. One little tip for you guys: these studs here have to be 3/8 to be running at a track that's in HRA. These are just 7/16 or something even smaller than that. I can't remember. They're just bought out of your Napa. Threw them on there, and luckily they let me go racing. But yeah, those have to be 3/8, so make sure your battery tie down's 3/8 if it's not in the box. And your shut off switch, they said, has to be labeled on and off, so I just Sharpie marked it real fast, on, off. Move on up to the front here to the power plant. We have a 383 stroker. It's got a scat pistons, rods, crank in it. The pistons are Keith Black, run about 11.1 compression. 2 days before the race, we threw the YN 177 blower on it to give ourselves a little bit of edge. Tore the motor down, gapped the rings, slapped it all back together. Got one test pass in and hope for the best. But we went up and gave it hell and got the truck to wheelie a little bit, so I was excited about that. We got your Speedway motor long tube header kit. You got 1.25" tubes into a 3-inch collector. Got a Helix Mustang 2 front end suspension under it, coilovers, nothing special. Got a Performance Online brake booster and master cylinder, and proportion valve, none super expensive. Radiator's an original 1948 radiator. We do have an AlumaWorks radiator that we're going to be switching that out, and because this guy flexes so bad under boost one day, I'm afraid he's just going to blow off of there. It's got a quick fuel carb, 170 CFM, and that's about all she is. She's just a fun little power plant that gets down the road. Another little tech tip: you have to have a catch can on your radiator, zip tie, and a bottle. They'll let you do it. I got by. It's one of those fun things, I guess. Let's move on to the inside here. Show you what we got going on, what I did in the cockpit. We put in the gauges and built the panel and did all that, and just whatever switch we had we threw in it, as you can tell. But yeah, seats are eBay seats. Got you some Tanaka $100 set 4-point harness. We'll be switching that out to a 5-point harness and one that's NHR legal. These are not, just to let you know. They let us race up there, luckily. Custom built the clutch arm. It's just a 70s clutch linkage kit that came out of a Camaro, as far as the rod, the ball joint, and everything that goes down through. But then I custom made the linkage arm to run down through into there because they didn't really have anything for a 48 Ford. So we just hooked it up same bracket as the brake master cylinder, and it's been working pretty good for about 4 years now. So yeah, but we are going to change it up. It is going to a turbo 400. We're going to get a little faster, a little more consistent. I'm going to switch the motor out to a 400 with an 871 blower on it, probably. So hopefully next season we'll be a little bit faster, get down into the 6 to 5 seconds like the rest of those guys. But yeah, it's been your build biology there for Falkor, and little tips and tricks if you find it, a tip or a trick. I don't know, most people know these, but hey, we just thought we'd throw them out there in case you didn't. But hey, until next time, have a good one, guys.